Yo, what's going on? I'm doing a little prelude right here. Obviously, showtime is 1:30. I'm just kind of setting things up. Feel free to come in and out. Obviously, I'll play some little lo-fi music. DJ Smitty in the house. Thank you for checking us on. Guys, I appreciate you guys joining me on the ENS Tennis Metaverse chat. We'll have Solinco Sports here very soon. Guys, listen back, tune in, listen to the good vibes, and let's get it. Once again, you came here to the ENS Tennis Metaverse chat, brought to you by DJ Smitty. We got Doobie.eth in this house. I'm gonna invite him as co-host. Relax. This is my win is your win, guys. Her name is Julie. So as soon as she comes in, we'll chit chat a little bit. She's gonna do the launch around 2 o'clock. So we'll kind of talk her way, and then by the time she's done with the space, hopefully we haven't scared her. And yeah. Yo, Dubes, how you doing?
Good pickleball. You ready for this?
Yeah, man. Obviously, all week, all month, they kept on pushing it off a little bit. I was getting a little scared, but you know what? Who cares, right? We're still building. I just continue doing what we do every day, and thank you for being here. It's crazy, tubes. I think we kind of met obviously on ENS Wake and Bake. Shout out to my boy Get Hype and Wake and Bake, Doobie. What 26 days, 27 days ago? I know you guys didn't record a couple days, but yeah.
Yeah. I think it was like a couple weeks pickleball, but yeah.
Dude, it's almost like fam, right? We're here 4 hours a day, so I mean, you times those couple weeks by like 3. So
Yeah.
glad we're here. Good stuff, guys. Thanks for being here. Dope collector, man. I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I woke up last night. I was like, imagine it was me, my fake accounts, my wife, and 2 friends that pops up on these space, and I'll be like, damn, man, she's gonna not be as welcome. But you guys showed up, man. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. A win for me is a win for you guys, especially in this space, man. I think it's I can't wait because you know what that means is ENS is gonna be a little bit more broadcast. They don't have such a presence on Instagram, not Instagram, on Twitter, and they want to, right? And that's where it's gonna be. Instagram is like literally dying down. They have over 21K there. A little history about Solinco, guys. If you want to get a quick drop, she is their marketing, but I am the what's it called, tennis expert. So Solinco they started out as a stringing brand. If you guys know what a stringing brand is, these strings, right? When you play tennis, you play with these high performance strings, and they provide that. The owners, I know them personally. They're here. They were born and raised here in the DMV. It's a great story. They played tennis at UVA, did very well. When they graduated, they're like, hey, you know what? Let's start our own tennis brand. So they were entrepreneurs already, these 2 brothers, and they started giving out strings, right? Literally, they invested into strings, and they gave out to NCAA players because they're already in the scene. They gave it out for so long, 2-3 years. Like, hey, try out our strings, and it caught on. It caught on really big. Think about grassroots. Think about ENS right now, right? People are minting out. There's so many people, and we're just what's called onboarding people left and right. But it takes almost 5 years now for this to pop. So it's almost like the same story Solinco had. And the reason why I F with them, when I started out with the tennis industry, they're like, dude, man, I was the only guy on Instagram doing posts about tennis related stuff. And they gave me a chance. I was doing a military tennis fundraiser, and they sent me free strings. Like, literally, is unheard of because I DM'd, or emailed, right, back in the days, right? We emailed Wilson, we emailed Head. They didn't respond. They're like, who are you guys? Who's Mains and Crosses? Who's Pickleball, right? And they didn't give a crap. But Solinco, they're like, hey, we'll give you a chance. They sent some free stuff out. I was like, hey, it's for a great cause. It's for the military. They supported. And 5 years later, it took us 5 years to come back because we fell apart a little bit because they were working on their brand. I was working on my brand. But back when Instagram was like at its peak, right? Social media, influencer, right? All those crazy stuff. 2019, 2020 was my highest peak. We did a couple classes with them, and we got back together. And they believed me. A lot of my what we did was actually we rampaged the U.S. Open. If you guys haven't checked my Instagram out, we actually went to the U.S. Open and I wouldn't say graffiti, but we tagged stickers all over the stadium at Solinco. It's kind of like kind of a guerrilla warfare type marketing. But we walked there, we put stickers everywhere and made a scavenger hunt, and it created so many great moments. People would go around the U.S. Open. I literally got on top of the roof, put stuff on the windows, put stuff in the stores, just have a little bit of a little fun. And I think that's what the brand is. They're fresh. They're in tune with grassroots tennis, and I'm glad I could be able to share them. And they'll be the first tennis brand to join our space, and I'm proud to have her on the space once she gets in here. But we're supposed to kick it off at 1:30. So it's 1:15 right now. She should be coming in soon. I'll give her a heads up, but she's already confirmed. She's going to launch the campaign at literally 2 p.m. So literally 45 minutes from now. But guys, thanks for being here. The fact that you guys are here means that you care about, obviously, one another, but you also care about your bags, bro. Seriously, a win for me is a win for everybody's bag. Whatever bags you may have or ideas you have, this is the perfect situation, because when she gets in here, I want people to start asking, why did you go with Smitty? Why is Metaverse interesting? We're here. We're already blinded. We drank the Kool-Aid, guys. We're already here. If you have more than 2 domains in your wallet, you're already here. She doesn't have one. And she just got here, and this is going to be a big step for her, because she told me, hey, I'm brand new at this. I'm not an expert on Web3, but I guarantee if you ask her about some marketing ideas as far as Web2 or what they talk about behind closed doors, when you present that ENS to that company, I think she can give you a little bit more insight. So, guys, hang out a little bit. If you guys want to chime in, anybody wants to speak, feel free to come on up. This is kind of open forum, obviously it's chill. Doobie's up here, so it's going to be a good day. Thank you, -9. The Batman's here, dope collection. Shout out to you. The Hedgehog, that's what's up. I appreciate you being here. Upside down, dude, it's hard to read. Was it stoner? Dude, guys, why are most of my followers nothing but stoners? It's gonna right, dude. But you see that? All these, I'm baked, I'm smoked. You got freaking O-rings over there. Scooby Doo. He's on something. Actually, goddamn Scooby Doo down there smoking up the reefer right there, y'all. She's gonna think something is up. I don't know, but she's cool, man. I never met her in real life. We only talked on the phone. But besides that, yeah, feel free to get up here, chat, just relax a little bit. You guys,
Let's retweet it. Pickleball. You want to
oh,
post the space up to the
yeah, that's
top?
true. Look at me, man. Look at me, Juby. Thanks for keeping it on point.
Hey, just like you say, a win for you is a win for all of us. So this is epic for the whole community. The whole community should turn up for this.
Absolutely. What's up, guys?
Yo, what's going on?
Sup?
Yeah, as soon as, like I said, it's fairly interesting. It's something I wanted so bad. Give me a heads up here. I'm not going crazy, right? So as a stringer, obviously, how many? Raise a hand. Give me a thumbs up if you know what a tennis stringer is. Like honestly, like as a professional, he knows what it is. Doobie knows what it is. Get hyped. You finally had him get you up a co-host here. You have the time. I know you gotta leave, but honestly, like stringers, we're nobodies. Like, so I was trying to change the whole industry. It's like, hey, we gotta give it back to the community, because what's happening is, if you guys don't notice, gas has gone up, food's gone up, things gone up. So in the tennis industry, these strings, these material has gone up in prices, right? And what they blame it on, right? They're like, okay, maybe it's a shipment thing, but it's just an excuse, right? A lot of these brands don't give a f about the people helping them sell their products, and the people who sell their products are usually stringers and obviously brick and mortar, people. And Solinco S with that, man. Solinco S with us, like they're like, hey, we understand the price. We're not your price. We're gonna explain to the players, hey, this is what's going on. A lot of brands, like, hey, they leave it up to the company or the the franchise to deal with it. And it's crazy, right? Real crazy. So Man, I'm glad that this happened because I really want to change the mindset of Web3 for them. You know, because they're so old school. Like tennis is old school, guys. Have you ever been in an industry? Have you ever been, working at a place where it's just been the same thing over and over again? It's hard to break out of that mold. So, I'm trying to break this mold one tennis ball at a time. So, yeah, I'm glad everybody's here.
And you doing that damn thing, pickleball.
100%. 100%. Pickleball, congratulations again. You're doing the damn thing. LuckyGift.eth, welcome in here. She got a tennis racket in her hand. Jimmy C. Bullet, welcome in. Dope Collector. You're doing the damn thing right now, pickleball. You're going to do a great job today. Start filling the room, getting this environment set. Share, retweet, guys. Go follow LuckyGift.eth down there. Um, Welcome in, everybody. Again, thanks, pickleball. You're gonna crush it today.
Yeah, man. I was hyped since this morning. You know, it's funny about getting hyped. If you guys have not been to the Wake and Bake show, tomorrow he's gone, so the kiddies will come to play. Dewey and I will kind of do our thing, and hopefully don't break the whole server up. They might have to close down Twitter because of our space tomorrow. But Get Hype will be in his on a plane G5ing to I guess he's you doing a meetup with first time, right? Meetup with NFL. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of the V community and probably a lot of VNS community now, and I got shirts that say pickleball.eth, and
Yeah. It's crazy. You guys know me at pickleball now. Like literally, the pickleball thing is like only been like 2-3 weeks, right? I've been known as Mains Crosses for the longest time. So when she comes in here to hear pickleball, it's gonna be the funniest thing. Like literally, I have to change my whole alias now. It used to be like Mains Crosses.eth. So now the pickleball is growing. It's growing on me. That's a whole different section, and this is what I'm talking about. If I get through the whole tennis thing, then pickleball, then freaking beer pong, all this crazy stuff, man. We can just do this all together, guys. I appreciate it. If you guys want to come and chat, feel free to come up. This is a chill space, and we'll have Solinco here very soon. And honestly, I kind of want to know. I kind of want to know what's going on with their, how this all came about. Because I just gave them the idea, right? I emailed them, but I want to know what they talked about under closed door. Like that's the juicy stuff. Maybe she'll expose that. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. What's going on, man? What's some other space going on? Oh, 2 o'clock, right? 2 o'clock. There's a Get Hype. You're co-hosting a the coffee shop, right, or the coffee show. Please talk about that.
yeah, yes. So at 2 o'clock, we have the ENS coffee shop starting up. So I'll try to come back in with some espresso shots for everybody, and try to clear the room for you, get some shots in here, and get you guys sparked up a little bit. But yeah, coffee shop 2 o'clock with ENS Christine for an hour. But definitely come back in here right away. Come get a coffee if you want, and come back in here too right away. But pickleball, you got the hour or 2 hours, however long this goes for. Definitely got your back on this, man. Let's all retweet and get this space going.
Yeah. Surprised anybody's gonna show up, but I appreciate it. It's fun. I mean, I would have been fine just talking to myself and her, but I appreciate you guys coming here and not making me look embarrassed. So I was gonna have like 3 phones with fake accounts just to come on here, or I was gonna buy followers, or you can buy Twitter Space followers, right? I think there's a fee. I almost had to go that route, bro. I appreciate it. I didn't have to.
No way, no way. So Hublot and Solinco and all of these major brands are coming in, man. What do you think, pickleball? What do you see happening
So
with Solinco coming in?
this is one of those ENS wake and bake type comments, but are you ready for this? I'm going with all the O's: Polo, Solinco, Hugo, FOMO. Any brands that's with an O. If you're doing a bet right now, all the O's. You think about Solinco's coming in, Hublot's coming in, so all the O's. So I think the next one, if I was gonna do it, it's gonna be I don't know what Polo, right? It gotta be Polo.eth. There we go. I'm calling it right now here on the ENS Tennis Metaverse chat. Polo is gonna be it because it just makes sense and it rhymes.
What about like other sports as far as like golf and even like
Dude, golf.
down here? Yeah.
So who's in the? I wish I was more into golf. I mean, I'm all right. I play. I don't know the ins and out, but there's golf fanatics out there, man. People who go out every Sunday, Saturday. Wife screaming at them, like or significant other screaming at them, like you're playing 8 hours, on the course. You're out all day. Get your ass back and do some housework, stuff like that. If you're a golf player, you're doing pretty well because that takes time. I guarantee you that niche is gonna be there. Think about the brand. If you guys ever seen the whole drama with PGA and the Live. That's crazy, right? Because live is like, hey, let's go have fun, let's drink. It's the pickleball of tennis. Like seriously, live is like literally
Yeah,
pickleball.
legit.
And there's so many things going on there. So I eventually it's gonna be that, right? And I'm hoping that pioneering tennis or any sports, guys. If you're into sports or entertainment, guys, do it, man. If you're a WWE fan, you got John Cena.eth, you got the Hulk Hogan.eth, you got whatever. Bring that up because it's fun in masses. So when finally Solinco is induced here, right? You can be like, yo, Solinco.eth is doing it, Puma.eth is doing it, Beer.eth is doing it. All these people are doing it. Why are you not here? So it's just more, use case basically. So yeah, definitely 100%. Um,
Yeah, I see a lot of big brands coming in the past week and a half probably now. And you're sort of seeing a little shift come in with sports or even concerts within the metaverses and all types of situations that can happen in your Solinco arena. I posted something on the top for you up there. Maybe we posted the same thing, but I posted something up there as well for you. Yeah, check out those pins up top, everybody. This is what Pickleball's been creating up there. Go retweet those as well.
yeah,
Get all this out there as much as possible right now before our guest comes in.
well, it's
His
fun
guest.
to get hype. I think some of us just learned how to pin tweets. A couple weeks ago. I don't know who, but we're learning. We are learning how to pin tweets. We're learning how to do IPSF stuff. We're almost consider ourselves a hacker now. So
I'm
yeah.
almost
Hey, hey,
working
hey,
on
hey.
it. I almost
Work got
got
that far.
I almost got my picture now on my subdomain. We're working on that pickleball. That'll be next. Once I get that, bro, it's over. Like,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
I want to do a individual shout out to Shell down there. She's actually from a tennis NFT project, Ballman project. That's actually how I got into the space. There is a tennis player named Sam Wawrinka, three-time Grand Slam champion. He started his NFT project, and that's like almost one of the first legit project that I got into with gamification. She's always been in there. She's always been supporting me, and this is what I'm talking about. I have people from the ENS community, and she also have an ENS. Please come up here and share your ENS thing too. But yeah, she's been here with me and she knows how rare it is with tennis and NFTs and the metaverse. So she knows how hard we're working just to get our tennis brand out there. So the fact that she's here just to kind of listen up, I appreciate her. Thank you so much. But this is what I'm talking about. We have people from all over, and I've seen many of you guys very familiar PFP, very familiar faces. So thank you for joining me, and hopefully in a couple minutes here she'll be popping on in. Hopefully, like I said, with the refresh. Hopefully, she refreshes this first. She comes in, or maybe she's in as a listener. Oh, she's in as a listener. Oh, she's here. Let me see. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, she's in here. She's listening. She's scoping us out first. Yes, um, Julie, if you hear me, she's just checking out the atmosphere because we go crazy here. We would love to have you here. Obviously, feel free to come in anytime once you change your that Solinco.eth becomes official. Feel free to come on in. But she just texted me in real life. She's like, I'm listening. So yeah, it's going down, guys.
Awesome, awesome, guys. This is what's up. Maybe you could have like a pickleball paddle up there. You guys sort of pickleball play. No, I'm just kidding. But welcome in. This is gonna be cool. We're excited. We've been anxious, let's just say all of us, to have this type of room for pickleball, and we're very excited for him today. And I'm proud of him as well. Is this your first hosting as far as a space host?
Hosting with real live people, hell yeah. I mean, I think I had more.
Woo!
My mom came in. She was like, "Smitty, go pick up some laundry detergent or whatever, and bring it to me." But this is the official one that actually had more. I'm not gonna lie. I've been on Instagram Live for forever, ever since they had it, and I've been on Instagram for like over my god 8 to 9 years now. I have yet to ever have this much people on a live session. So shout out to the Twitter community, shout out to the, the ENS family here, and shout out to the metaverse, right? Shout out to Web3, shout out to us. So the fact that I my all time high here is more than my all time high with 9 years on Instagram. So that's crazy. Oh, and we got the Bat team here. The Bat Caves are coming. So we got people coming in. I appreciate it. So yeah. Quickly,
Yeah,
anybody wants to come up, feel free to talk a little bit. If you guys have any experience with tennis or anything, just feel free to come up. Chat. Get hyped. Let me ask you a quick question before she gets up here. 4 minutes. How did you get started in ENS? What was your first? What was your first thing? Oh, we got Thread Girl. You
yeah.
know,
Yep. You're rugging just a little bit, but I think I understand the question. How did I get into ENS? Where did I first learn about this?
Yes. Let's do a quick round. Just get everybody.
Sure, sure. Hey, everybody. My name's Get Hype. Pretty much Blake the Connector. I come from the VV world. I actually started in Twitter Spaces about 4 weeks ago. Honestly, pretty damn new to the game over here. Got a lot of support coming in really fast. Really opened my eyes to what this community is about. And sort of started my own space on a concept of fun, but really just trying to learn as much as I can when I'm doing these spaces or coming into yours or anyone's. But my buddy JMO from the VV world brought me over, started showing me some subdomains and what the potentials can be. And I also own a business, and it really opened my eyes to what I can do with my business. And I got some pretty cool stuff I want to do as well with that. And it's all about seeing what people are creating out here. Like you're creating digital arenas that we're seeing, which is so cool. And people are building websites and really just everybody in this community with the support. When we do have a question, it's just almost instantaneously. Like if I were to have a question about how to build, we definitely have the resources, and that's the best part about it right now. I'm still learning and growing, and then absorbing the information and just really trying to see what the potential is for my personal business. Everybody has their own niche and wants to do their own thing in this Web3, but I could really see what I can do with my personal stuff as far as what. And every time JMO comes in and you guys are here, I say thank you everybody for the support. It really does open your eyes to see what support feels like when you come into places like this and you're seeing the crowd build up and the questions start to happen and the conversations start to flow. It's natural in here, and I do appreciate it. And pickleball, great job again, man. Big ups to you. Yeah, thank you, man. And Doobie, I'm going to pass the torch to you. Really, he came in supporting me on my show, and that's really what it came down to. Like, just everybody. Now Batman's here, and everybody in this room. We support you, man. So I appreciate it, and you're gonna crush it today, like always.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Doobie, you want to do a quick run? Like I said, how you get into this ENS? So she's working on trying to get into the space. Like I said, we're all new, so we're trying to figure this out. Let me see. Bop, bop, bop. She said,
Yeah. Hey, if anything we could do to help, just let us know. Pickleball's there for you.
What's she? Is she having an issue connecting? 'Cause I know it's kind of been an issue lately. There's so many Twitter spaces going on with ENS.
you guys hold this up for a quick second. I'll try on the back end here.
Okay. So, Doobie, how'd you get into ENS, and how'd you get into branding yourself?
Well, honestly, I stumbled across ENS last year, or early. Yeah, it was last year. I think late in the year, like right after they did that big drop. I caught wind of it, and I mean, I missed the drop, but you know, it opened my eyes, and I seen it, and all I did was just mint a couple names. I minted my name and a couple other names, and you know what I mean, and kind of forgot about it. But then the maxis come out, and I had been in the NFT community for the past couple years, just bouncing around because they're usually just rugs. But anyhow, the maxis caught my eye with the ENS and just the potential there to like link them together. And I don't know, it just like you say, I mean, it just organically grew and kind of blossomed into what it is today. Wouldn't change it for nothing. So we all here together.
It's crazy too. Like I've only been here, I couldn't even say maybe a month and a half, maybe even less. And I feel that like meeting you, Batman, Pickleball, Rance, everybody, it's just like a chain effect, a domino effect. All of a sudden, we're in spaces all night building and creating websites. What's up, Batman? How did you get into, if you can talk, into ENS?
So I'm not going to talk too much. I got gauze in my mouth still, but I don't know. I stumbled into it this year, but just fell deep down that rabbit hole. But I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to hop out of here. I'm a little swollen still,
You're
so you
fine.
can inform everybody for me.
Oh,
Go chill in the back cave, man. No, but he's committed. Look, he's here today.
yeah.
Pickleball, welcome back, man.
so she's here. So she's logged into her computer, and I told her you need to get on your phone because I guess the Twitter Space does not work cheaply as a listen. So like I said, this is a learning experience, guys. You cannot get on Twitter Space. You can actually listen on your computer, no doubt. And I think you can still
We
type.
would have to, for the computer, if she has a microphone, she has to turn her microphone and the settings on and
Yeah. I think
all this stuff. So phone is easy. That's where I'm on right now. Usually I just pop my phone on and easiest usually.
Oh, we got NFT Verse up in here. Let's bring him up for some words of wisdom because you know he does a great job. Let me see if he wants to come and chat. Verse has actually been here with me since thick and thin, man. You know, he's giving me words of advice. You see him on the ENS update show, and he's always like, "Yo, keep on doing your thing." You know, you got stay. Actually, I believed in him because I was trying to mint with like when the digits were coming out and the emoji. I was trying to try to get my piece there, and he was like, "Yo, just stay within your zone and do what you want, do what you like to do." Instead of following the trend, so I was like, all right, let me just focus on what I have, and I build myself a portfolio, so to say. But Verse, hey, man, the stage is yours, man.
What's up? What's up, bro, man? Hey, let me just tell you, man. It's amazing to see, you get to this point, you know, from where you started from, man. You used to, we always talked in the DMs, and you always kind of, you were consistent. Let me just say that, man. You were consistent. You never stopped, man. You said, I'm gonna do this, and you never let anybody stop you, man. And I knew at some point you were gonna knock down somebody's door, and you did it, man. And you've always stuck to your particular niche, right? You said, I love tennis. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pursue this. I'm going to build. I'm going to talk to people. And look, man, look what it turned into, man. It's a testament. It's the testament to what you can do if you really stick to something and believe in it, man. And congratulations, man. I'm glad you're on this. I don't know if Solinco is in here right now, but
Yes, they are. I invited them to the stage. So Solinco, there should be a tab there. Congrats.
yeah,
These boards, NFT verse, you're the man. Like honestly, just the way you resonate with the community, I think it's amazing. That's why I wanted you here. I appreciate it. Obviously, guys, if you have not seen the Friday Night Happy Hour, that might be another space to talk about this. But Verse, thank you so much for the support. We got Solinco in the house, guys. She is down there. This is the head of Solinco marketing. Her name is Julie. Like I said, this is her first time here, so let's welcome her. This is her. I'm not sure. This might be her first Twitter space, so let's not scare her too much. But I would love to get her up here. So Julie, I sent you an invite to speak. So all you gotta do is accept that. So once she gets up there, I told her, we don't bite. Everybody's chill up in this. We want to kind of we kind of want to see what she has for us as far as the tennis, because she's having technical difficulties. But that being said, guys, I appreciate anybody who wants to be a speaker. Feel free to come up, maybe ask her some questions. Like I said, don't forget this is the market. This is the expert right here in Solinco. Like I had to picture the idea of the ENS, right? But she had to be the ones like, okay, it's good, it's great, let's go with it. So without her, there will be no today. So once she gets here, let's do.
yeah. I think that's amazing, man. That she was able to listen. That she wanted to take time out and listen to the proposal that you had, and I I got a feeling if she takes the right steps and she takes the right approach and she builds the right team around her as they go into this Web3, I mean, they can really be some trailblazers in the whole entire tennis world coming to Web3. So I salute her for even taking time out to listen, because that's the hardest part, is getting somebody to listen to you. And step one is done. She listened. Step two, they acquire what they need to acquire to be part of Web3. Step three is to take this thing and run with it and not look behind you and keep running, Solinco, and make this thing happen like you should. Be the first to do this, and then look back at the others, because they're gonna have to try to keep up with you at this point.
Oh, 100%.
Well said.
So it looks like she got everything good to go. So if you're new to Twitter Space, I think she already got her mic. So I guess when you speak, you click on the mic on, and then when you're done, click the mic off. That's how we do up here. Julie, what's up?
Hey everyone. Yeah, thanks again for the warm welcome. I'm excited to be here. We're excited to join the community. Special thanks to Mains and Crosses for organizing this. He's really been our point person and lead as we sort of explore Solinco and a tennis experience in the metaverse. But yeah, I mean, I think we wanted to show up and show presence in the space. We're still very much learning ourselves, and really just wanted to use the time to listen in and learn from all of you on the chat today.
No, I appreciate you. Everybody came here for you. Actually, I told them, hey, it's gonna go down. I've been hyping this up for weeks, and the fact that we're going through with this, I think this is amazing, and I thank you so much for being here. And I think everybody wants to know, like, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit, and how you got yourself, started with Solinco and the whole marketing?
Yeah, so I've been in the marketing space for the majority of my career for the last 7 years. Started in nonprofit marketing and then transitioned into the for-profit space. Was introduced to Solinco through a colleague and started freelancing for them as sort of their contracted social media marketing point person, which eventually transitioned to a full-time role. And I've been with Solinco for the last 5 months, so I'm still very much very new. But it's been a real blast. Like I said, I've gotten to meet some really awesome people doing amazing work. Mains and Crosses for one, right? Doing a lot of great work in the metaverse space, and so started sort of dipping my toe into it with his guidance and support. But yeah, so in my role, I sort of lead all of the content and media with Solinco, and part of that is again sort of exploring this new metaverse space and the potential for it.
Well said. And guys, go look at Solinco's Instagram. You'll see a big change when she stepped in. Everybody knew, guys. Go scroll down, go past maybe 5-6 months ago, and see what type of content they put down. They had a very particular way of doing things, and then all of a sudden you'll see a dramatic change. Beautiful. She's done a great job. And when I was like trying to pitch this idea, I was so happy that they have somebody on the team who's like hip. It's one of those things that Solinco speaks to a lot of junior players. It's very fresh, and to see this type of marketing from her, I think it's amazing. So I'm glad to have you on the team. I mean, at least the Solinco team, best 100%.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Guys, if you guys have any questions, feel free to, Julie, if you have some time, like I said, I'm not gonna take too much of your time. Like I said, I was gonna do maybe a half an hour and stuff like that. Get hyped, please. If you don't mind, Julie, just answer some questions. I promise we'll be easy on.
Sure.
Yes, hey, thank you again. We know Main Crosses as pickleball around here. He's well known for his space and his time he puts in around here, and I really appreciate you coming up and really showing what you support him in and what he supports you in. It's really really eye-opening, I think, to a lot of us where we're at right now. And we're all learning in here, and I think that's the best part. And we all have great questions to ask each other. But my question is, from a branding standpoint, how long did it take for anyone in a branding aspect to almost make a decision like yours? What took you to make that decision?
Yeah, I mean, we're still kind of talking internally about the path forward for Metaverse, but I think we definitely see its potential, and Solinco sort of as part of that, and as part of that space. We share, I feel like, a lot of core values with the Metaverse. I mean, one of our core values is accessibility, so making sure that we are accessible as a brand in various ways. And so, really thinking about how we transition that core value into the metaverse, which is very much, right, part of that. It's very much defined by that accessibility, by that community value. And so, for us, it was sort of a natural step. And I think that as I mentioned, we're still very much in the early stages of sort of thinking through what that looks like. But really excited, to do that, and happy that we have the help of Mains and Crosses.
Yeah, I'm happy he's helping you guys too. You got definitely a great person on board. Sorry, Verse, go right ahead, man.
No, hey Julie. Thanks for definitely joining. Thanks for giving OX Tennis the opportunity to bring this to you guys and present it to you guys. I think what has happened now is that he's just unlocked the door for you.
Right.
So the door is like wide open, Julie, and I say that to say that um, don't wait for any of your competitors to try to move forward. Uh, Pave your own path and let them follow behind you. Be the spearhead of what Web3 metaverse tennis and branding should look like. Let them come to you and ask you how you did it. Let that be an additional income stream coming into your corporation. You know what I'm saying? If you can do that, trust me, you will benefit Solinco in more ways than you ever know. So I say that to say, uh, move ahead. Don't let it get trapped up in the bureaucracy and the approval chain and the corporate level, types of things you're going to have to deal with. Try to push it through so you guys can get ahead of everybody else.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Dude, Verse always has the great things to say. And Julie, we want you to be part of this community. Like honestly, after this, please, I would love for you to come in with your personal, handle, right? So you don't have to be Solinco all the time, but we want you here just to enjoy the space. We have, Versus part of that ENS updates. It's a little early. You guys on the West Coast like to wake up late, but yeah, we start early. And if you want to, there's so many spaces and so many networking going on. So yeah, I'm very excited for tennis. Obviously, you know me, I'm trying to pioneer I want tennis to be out there, right? And you guys know, I'm all in for Solinco, so I do appreciate you, being in this space, and thank you so much. I can't wait to move forward to this, and like I said, I'm gonna leave it up to some of the speakers. Julie, thank you so much. Like I said, I really appreciate it. It's hard for me to speak. This is what I've dreamed of. This is kind of what I worked with the family and the sacrifices I made. But look at all these people came to support. Like honestly, some of them I met maybe a couple weeks ago. Some of them I met months ago. But they're all here for you and us. And I can't wait for us to be like, this is the brand, right? Like honestly, nobody can take away that from Solinco. The fact that you're here right now, when you change your name to Solinco.eth and when you post that that campaign, it's gonna be like, dude, it's embedded. You're on the blockchain, and believe it or not, I've been working in the background. Like they can't be like, oh, today they came in, they talk about the metaverse, but no, I've been putting the metaverse stuff with Solinco on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook months ago. So you guys are set. Like nobody can ever say like you came here just to do a cash grab, or you guys are doing this because of the hype. You came correctly, and Julie, thank you so much for your support. Anything that I can do, or anybody at the community, it's such a great network here. Like I think it's one of those things that people from around the world are listening to this. And the great thing about Twitter Spaces, it's gonna be recorded. They're gonna re-listen to it, and we're on the blockchain, and nobody can take that away from us. So, Julie, actually. Do you know much about ENS? Obviously, now that we gave Solinco.eth, like Julie, like what do you like to be called? Like, I would love to give you an ENS name. So, would you like to share? Like, what do you use as a personal handle, or something you want to find yourself? And I send you the funds. Like, how you want to do this? I would love to get you your official .eth name.
Yeah, that's a big one. I would love to take a bit of time to think about that one. But yeah, I mean, just going back to what you said about joining the space. I mean, I really think that this is just the beginning, and I do want to thank you all for the very warm welcome. Hopefully, by the next chat that Solinco joins, we'll have a much more rich discussion. Now that we've kind of sort of made the introduction, and we're as I mentioned, we're still very much learning. But I think that by next time, we'll kind of move that process forward in terms of learning about the potential of Solinco in the metaverse and what that could look like.
Wonderful. Like I said, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you everybody for being here. I don't want to keep you guys for much. We all got work to do. We're always building. Get hype. You want some close ups with some word of wisdom here?
No, man, keep the space going. I think she has so many questions now. But no, I was just gonna say I have some. I have the coffee shop to get to. I was gonna come back and bring a coffee in here for everybody. But biggest thing is, what do you see? I think it's so exciting to see like an arena being built, and then maybe even putting like the creation of players within these arenas. How does that feel as a branding aspect of like almost being able to shift everything into a digital world like this for you guys?
Oh man, get hype. You scared her away, bro.
I think it's the mic over there.
These dang Twitter spaces.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It's all
One day
good.
we'll all be talking in Pickle's Metaverse,
there we
playing
go.
tennis.
So many great options right now. We got the whole thing with the sandbox, spatial. We got man, we have so many great use case, and obviously as the technology progress, you can see actually right now there's a tennis VR. People are actually training tennis on the Oculus. They do drills and they learn how to do volleys and stuff like that. So I definitely see this in all sports, and obviously we have the World Cup coming in. So I feel like this is a great time where Solinco's entering as like, hey, we're coming in for the tennis, and like I said, this is going to be the first space, and it's recorded. They got their name. So obviously, she said she's going to post around in the next maybe 10 minutes. I'll give her some time. But if, I appreciate everybody being here. Like I said, this is kind of more of an impromptu. We've got Kev in the building. Thank you so much for the support, even for you stopping by. If you have some last kind words to say, Kev, dude, Kev's been doing the ENS updates, obviously with Verse up there for quite a while. So the fact that they're here, they're part of the community. Like I'm a nobody here, but we're all showing up to support Solinco in this process. And I can't wait to see Solinco.eth. It's like they're going to do a post very soon. And, that's cool. So, so Julie says she has to go change the Solinco.eth. Like she can't do it while she's on her Twitter space. And I'll let her do that. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Feel free